Explorers!
Hello, Explorers.
Hey everybody, how are you all doing? Wow. It's September 1st.
September 1st, can you believe it?
The first day officially of pumpkin spice season!
And not only that, as Wanda liked to call her month, it's a birthday month.
It's somebody's birthday month this month.
It's Little Explorer's birthday month.
It is.
At the end of the month.
Happy birthday month to Derek.
No, it's a long ways away. Welcome
you
everyone.
Celebrate it all month long.
Wanda taught us that from Cruising for Food.
Happy birthday to Derek
Yes.
all month long.
So we're going to have an interesting show tonight. There's been little to no prep for it. Greg goes, "What are we going to do today?"
Wow.
Like 5 minutes ago.
Well, we did talk about it a little bit. It's basically just going to be a laid-back talk with D&G. Excuse me. I've been working since 6 this morning. I did overtime. I just got off of work at 4:30, so it's been a long day.
And I went to the vet.
Wow.
I went to the doctor. I
Yeah.
went for the vet for my fleas.
You went to the doctor. You came home.
Yeah. Took a nap.
And you relaxed.
And
while I was slaving away.
Oh yes. So, but we're gonna have fun tonight, you guys. Welcome back for us because we were gone last week.
Yes, we kind of just needed a
break.
little recharge
Yeah.
and all kinds of stuff. So
yes, so we are happy to be back, and I have no dilly today, but I do have coffee because I haven't had coffee today. This is my first cup of coffee, and my head is starting to do the boom, boom, boom.
And this is my drink of the day, good old-fashioned ice water.
We're on Project Speedo. Like Greg, we need to say hello to all of our explorers.
Yes, and speaking of Project Speedo, which we're not wearing a Speedo, but actually, over the course of 1 week, I have lost 5 pounds, over 5 pounds actually. So I'm not going to tell you where I started, but yes, I'm actually down what I wanted to be under. So I'm under what I wanted to be under. I'll just say that.
You only wanted to lose like a few pounds?
You know what? Whatever. No, I wanted to get below a number, and I got below a number. Let's go ahead and
we got a super chat.
Oh my gosh, George Bergen, thank you so much.
What did his message say?
We will be looking at the. Ooh, what's going on? Ooh, what's going on?
We got something going on. George, thank you so much. What does his note say?
It says, "We want dilly dilly, laugh out loud, pace yourself."
Right.
Well, let's just pretend this is a cup full of vodka.
All right, George, thank you so much. This is for you. This is brought to you by Gary, the disco ball.
Yes. Thank
Very
you.
nice of you. Whoops, as I almost dropped
Let's
something.
go ahead and introduce everybody that's in the chat. So we got Gary Krebs. Looked like you were first, Gary. Cruising for food with Wanda. Let's see. The Down Under Cruisers.
Hey, all the way from Australia.
Excuse me. The air here has been really bad, and all I do is like clear my throat and choke all day long. So
I thought you were saying that was the name of the channel. The air here is really bad.
Hi, the air there is really bad. Tiffany Peacock, the Down Under Cruisers. Captain Akron 27, Paul Eichenlaub. I need to, make that brighter. Cheryl Rosinski, Carla McClendon, Jess Dave. Let's see, Margie Butcher is here. No Maps Needed Travel. James Ryan. Eva Marshall is here.
Tequila Eva.
Carla McClendon. The Mickey Bunch is here, just going through
Kelly.
this. Dreamer Deborah. Movie Mania Nick. Ben from PTV is here.
Ben.
We hope you're feeling better,
yes,
Ben.
We do.
Rachel's Adventures is here. George Bergen, we did say earlier, but thank you again for being here and for the super chat. Who do we have?
Did you say James Ryan?
I did. RobFuz is here.
RobFuz.
Oh. Fruz? Your name is RobFuz now.
And here you go, Rob.
Oh. We need to get that fixed. We got Jim from More Sunshine, please. Hey Greg, you lose weight? Well, I found it. Okay, well I don't want it back, so you can do what you want with it. Dilly dilly. Orange Cone Vlog. Let's see. I'm getting into the newer one. Disney Nerd Herders, who just got off their show, hot off the press. If you missed it, please go and see the replay of it.
We did miss it, but we will watch the replay, you guys.
We did. I had to work. I'm sorry.
And I was...
Wow. The Disney Baker is here. So welcome. I don't want to miss anybody. Nick Torres is here. So welcome. I don't think I missed anyone, but if I did, I'm sorry. And yes, it's the dollar store version of the horn. Yep. So welcome everybody.
Yes. So much going on in the world out there.
Yes.
One of the things I want to talk about is...
Turn that weight into muscle. Get to the gym. Yes, I do plan on getting back to the gym, but I do still want to shed off some fat that I have, because if you work out, you're still going to have the fat covering your muscles. But anyway, Gym 101 next time on D&G Explorers. I'm just playing. Go ahead.
Yes. Rob, thank you for the support. Rob is awesome. We're going to have him on the show pretty soon. We're working on a project with him, so we're looking forward to have RobFuz. If you guys haven't had a chance to check his channel out, he's doing awesome. Some of the things he does is like retro rides. So if you want to know what the Disney rides look like in the past, he's got tons of them, and his chats are always fun for that.
Spiker's Crazy Adventures is here. Welcome.
Thank you. So,
Brian Richard, welcome.
Welcome. So one of the things that has just been happening, I think it started last weekend, is the Paralympics.
Yep.
And I don't know if you guys have watched that.
It's inspiring.
Did you say hi, Journey with the Gingers?
They just came on.
Welcome.
So, welcome, Journey with the Gingers. I didn't see them on here. So if I missed you, I'm sorry.
They, if you guys haven't had a chance to watch it, it's not on. NBC is showing it, but it's not on like the regular NBC show. It is on like the NBC Sports. If you have like YouTube TV, you can find it. You can find it in a lot of different spots. I think even on it might be NBC.com. You can find it.
The opening ceremony alone was
amazing.
It was awesome.
And
beautiful.
It's still not to the level in terms of how much it's being pushed like the regular Olympics, which just shown
should be.
For 2 weeks.
It should be pushed the same way.
On the good news though, it is growing. And what they showed even like 5 years ago when they had it, they're getting a lot more. So I'm hoping it keeps growing and growing. We're going to show you something that, because they have some very interesting games. I've been watching it every night on cable, and I'm just amazed at the talent level of this. They're making, shows you how much their sport is improving. There's world records being done in track, in swimming, and a lot. There's so many records that are being broken. But this game here is called Goal Ball. The first time I saw that, I thought, "What the heck what's going on here?"
I know what you're gonna.
I'm going to show you. Yeah, I'm going to show you a little video that I filmed from the TV.
You filmed from it?
I filmed.
Oh, okay.
If I can find. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is called Goal Ball. An interesting name, but this is what it is.
USA in a switch defense position now. And Japan take advantage as Simpson's on the central roll. Kusko over on the left. Kohanyo on the right. Nico moves back.
All right. So what was going on in there? There are. I don't know if
they're visually impaired.
Yeah, and I don't know if all of them have all their sight missing or if it's just partial. But one of the times they showed them when they're off court, they don't have their masks on that look like Batman masks. They have like around their eyes, they're all taped, and they have like the bandage around their eyes so they can't see. And then they put them on, and then the judges make sure that they can't see. And
it's like echolocation.
It is.
Or sonar, like a bat. They listen to the repercussion of the ball hitting the floor. So
that was like really amazing to watch how they responded to that. And
Mary Ellen Dillon, welcome.
Welcome. So if you guys haven't had a chance to watch the Paralympics, definitely watch it. I've been very impressed. The quality of the games and what some of them have overcome, it's awesome to know that. And there's games for them.
There's lots of different types of wheelchair type vehicles that they use for doing what they need to do. I mean, when they play basketball, when they're, I don't know what it was called, but it was like they were running, but they were on their back, and they had the pedal thing right here with their hands, and then the rest of it was like elongated out. Their legs were out, and they were just riding on their back down the track. I couldn't think. So yeah, I don't know what even that was, but it was cool how they did it. So
Ryan said a former coworker of mine is over there as Team Canada's dietitian. Awesome.
And it's been raining a lot there,
cool.
And they just play in the rain like it's nothing.
Mary Ellen Dillon says her sister competed in the Paralympics.
That's awesome.
So yeah, if you guys haven't had a chance to watch it, I've been enjoying it so much. It's been like fascinating what they do. Thank you, James, as always, with all the help that you do with our channel, promoting other people, so thank you so much. That was big news. What else?
Still going until the end of this week, I think. So yeah,
we have a lot of travel stuff that's been going on. The Mardi Gras has been out a few weeks now. We've been seeing a lot of vlogs with people that have been on the Mardi Gras. What's wrong?
Gary said, Gregory, I heard the news. Congrats on booking the October 2023 cruises. Yeah, I don't
He
know.
has no clue what you're talking about.
Wait, what?
So I haven't booked anything.
Okay.
There is a cruise called the Cruise. Is it Cruise? No Cruise? No Group Cruise?
See how I'm put in the dark there, Gary? Yeah.
It is called like the Cruise No Group Cruise. I think it's from Adventures Ahead. Honey is in there.
So these are
from
people that
Beach Life.
aren't cruising?
No, it's a group cruise, but it's not really a group cruise. So they're not. You know how some group cruises, they have all these different events. So Wanda, if you can punt in there the actual name of the cruise.
So it's a cruise, and they're calling it a group cruise, but it's not a group cruise?
Correct. So
That's
just like
an oxymoron, isn't it?
But okay,
that doesn't make sense to me.
We're on the ChadCruisers crew in February, and it's even though it's a group cruise, they didn't want it to be like a group cruise in the fact that all day long you can do what you want. So there is no different things planned. There will be plans like in the evening we'll get together, but it's not like, okay, 11 o'clock we're doing this. So that's what I'm assuming is what it means.
Okay, I understand now.
It's on the Carnival Celebration in October 2023, and the celebration is going to be their newest ship, which will be in the same category as the Mardi Gras, if I'm right.
Yeah, we'll talk about it, Gary.
So I know.
Stop spreading rumors.
Betsy from Beach Please is trying to get. She says she got Wanda on it. She's gonna try to get us on it next to go. But we're planning on being in.
We'll see what's going on.
Yeah, we're planning on being in. Believe it or not, in Tokyo, because Tokyo Disneyland is going to be celebrating their 40th anniversary that year in 2023.
Yeah. We'll see what's going on with that. Also, I keep telling Derek with what's going on in the world right now. We gotta. I mean, I would be excited to go. We want to go, but yeah, we really need to make sure what's going on with everything right now. So,
Gary. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of fun people that are going to go on that cruise. A lot of people that we know through the various polo groups that we belong to. So
nope, no Tokyo.
Yeah, it's
we'll see what's going on.
Yeah, the hardest thing with Tokyo, and Rob can probably attest to it, is when you book it, it's not like you're right. Strong water, isn't it? You sure it's not vodka?
Yep. Sorry, it went down the wrong hole.
So, for example,
my face got red.
When we booked our Walt Disney World trip,
sorry,
that we're coming up on the end of this month, September, we're going to be there for the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. We booked it a year in advance. You can't. Do you want to go like off camera?
Sorry. Well, you can't mute it.
No, I'm just saying if you want to step away if you're having problems.
No, it's just. Thank you for being so caring.
No.
Did you want to step away while you choke?
As I'm like totally blowing what I'm trying to say now, as typical. So you can only make your reservation 6 months in advance when you go to Tokyo. So in terms of what you're going to be paying for pricing, you don't know really what to do. Now we're also looking at mixing it into Universal Studios.
Yeah, they have one over in that in that area. It's like a hour flight away. Yes, it is.
It's on
like
by train. It's like 4 hours.
But by flight, it's an hour. So we'd be
possibly. Well, you got to figure that's just in the air. You still have to get to the airport and do everything you need to do. So it might be fastest and cheapest to go on a train.
Lots of logistics.
Yeah, so that's what we're looking at. How to get around. I was looking at hotels that we could stay at. So that's what happens when Paul said. That's what happens when you don't dilly-dilly.
If it was alcohol and I was choking on that, it'd be even worse. It'd be burning my throat.
So that is one of the drawbacks, and we're looking at doing it either September or October of 2023. So that should be, that's one of the, we like to go to the celebrations. We went to Disneyland Paris for the 25th anniversary. We've been to Disneyland for a few of theirs, but we were just recently for their 65th. We're going for Walt Disney World's 50th, and then we want to go to Tokyo Disneyland for their 40th. So we like when they have those celebrations because they have unique merchandise during that time. So
Yep.
that's kind of the mindset on that. But
And the 50th
we'll see.
for Magic Kingdom is coming up.
It is October 1st. So we are.
So it's
Gary.
a month away from the Magic Kingdom 50th. What's going on now?
He says, "How about I make it worth your while?" Gary, just you being there would make it worth our while.
Yes, that would be awesome.
We
to meet
definitely
you.
want to meet you in person. We're staying on the 24th. We are flying out of LA to go to Orlando. So we're going to be there a week before the 1st, and then we're actually flying home on the 2nd. So we're getting all the good stuff done before the 1st, because we figure it's going to be pretty crazy that day. So we're going to be in the Magic Kingdom earlier that Monday because the 1st is on a Friday. So that previous Monday, we're going to be in the Magic Kingdom, going to do the rides, do whatever we want to do. On the 1st, we're going to be there more just to celebrate the celebration because they're going to have new fireworks
And
We're
do
gonna
the
have a lot of
rides
different
too.
stuff.
We're
There'll be some.
gonna do some rides too.
Disney Nerd Herders said they'll see us there. We got in Tokyo Disneyland.
Oh, well, you were talking about the 50th. I'm like, wait, what? They're going?
Hey, Cruise World, how you doing, Mark?
Excuse
Thank you
me.
for joining us.
Welcome. We may or may not meet up with some special guests.
We
Special guests for us, anyway. So if they're
what does
on,
that mean?
if they're on our show, if we do a show and they're on the show, it's a special guest. If we just meet them, you know what I mean. Anyway,
You know what?
it doesn't work when you have to explain yourself.
We had planned to.
We might be meeting up with some people.
And my birthday's on a Wednesday when we'll be
Excuse
doing
me.
a show. We right now our dinner plans that day is in the boathouse. And
Daniel Fields, welcome.
welcome.
Michelle Bowen, welcome.
We're planning on that Wednesday, the 29th, to be at Disney Springs in the evening for dinner at the boathouse. So we're looking forward to that.
Christina V, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
All kinds of fun people coming
Yeah.
in.
So some of the cool things, though, a lot of people are going on cruises. And Greg, I know you haven't been watching a whole lot of them, but
Excuse me.
the temptation to book cruises right now is just so great. We have 2 cruises we have to pay for within a month after we come back from the Disney World trip.
I thought you were gonna say something. I'm like, gosh, not another one. Not right now.
Yeah, did we say hi to Michelle Bowen?
We did.
Yes. Michelle Bowen, I think, was thinking about going with us to Tokyo, but then if I remember right, they booked a cruise to Greece of the Mediterranean, so I don't think they'll be able to do it now. But we're not even sure if we're going to Tokyo. But we are having plans to go on the Sharon at Sea New Year's Eve group cruise. It will be our first Carnival because our Carnival cruise on the Panorama was canceled this past year because of the pandemic. So we're looking forward to going on that ship. We've never done a cruise on New Year's Eve. We've never done Carnival.
Check your phone.
Okay. So we're excited about what?
What the? Wait, what? Wait. Gary, are you serious?
Oh my God.
Gary!
We just got
Oh my god.
a $298 PayPal from
Wow.
Gary.
Gary, that is very, very generous of
Wow.
you. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that.
You are awesome.
Thank you very, very much.
All right. I think this is
That's the incentive he's trying to say book your cruise.
all right.
Thank you very much.
I don't think we said hi to Ivana Costa, so we didn't.
Excuse me.
Welcome, Ivana.
And Surfbum, welcome.
Yes. All right. So, Gary, this is for you. Ready, Greg?
That money clip us now, the new now looks like whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like whoa, 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 whoa. I hit record it, drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornet.
We
My
have-
God, our cat's looking at us like you guys are psycho.
So, yeah, he was like just staring at us. Thank you so much, Gary.
Excuse me. Oh my God. Sail 2022. Sorry I'm late to the party. I fell because of my stupid. Oh my gosh. I hope you're okay. A couple people, have fallen and hurt themselves. So please be careful out there. I'm glad you made it. You're fashionably early.
Yes.
So don't worry.
We-
Just take care of yourself and your knee.
Also, while we think about it, our friend Chris from See the World with Chris, he recently had surgery. So let's send our positive thoughts and prayers to him as he mends.
He's doing good. He's on some good feeling drugs, so it's helping him out.
Brittany Mogan, thank you so much for joining us.
Is it Mogan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I almost said it wrong. Welcome.
And then our friend Ben from PTV.
Ben, he did fall. Yes.
So,
sorry.
I got to tell you an exciting story of Ben, and he's so brave. So he went on this hike, and there was a family being attacked by a mountain lion. So Ben jumped the mountain lion.
He heroically jumped.
He jumped it, wrestled with it. He kicked it off with his foot. The mountain lion ran away, and so Ben got beat up. So, Ben, you rock. Now, if you want to hear the true story...
Look at Ben. He's like rolling. He's like, oh, whatever.
In truth, Ben... A family was passing by a trail, and Ben slipped and went down a hill and hit his head on the curb, and he also broke his toe. So he's a little bit beat up. So Ben, hugs to you. You know we love you.
And
hope you feel better soon.
Yeah, he was trying to make way for people, with what's going on and stuff. So he wanted to give everybody enough room, and being the gentleman that he is, took a fall for somebody.
Yes.
So we hope you're doing better, and we're not trying to make light of it. We really hope you're feeling better.
But I just thought that sounded a little bit...
First, you got a face slap.
First, when I was talking to him, we were texting each other, and I said, well, say you got in a bar fight. And I go, no, that sounds reckless of you. And so I said, why don't you tell me you got attacked by a mountain lion? So there you go.
Look, we try to make you, we try to build you up more, and you get a face slap.
Yes,
so,
it is. So it is what we would normally do. It's already halfway through the show. Can you believe it?
Yep.
We normally would do a spotlight channel.
But everybody's a spotlight channel. Look at that. We got spotlights all over the place. I feel like I'm at a disco.
It is. So it's a disco channel, and here is your 30-minute disco channel. So if you guys are... 30-minute disco channel. If you guys are creators, please put that in there that you guys are creators. If you guys are unfamiliar with some of these channels, please check them out and subscribe to them.
Yes, and Ben, he was at the Fight Club. Yep.
All right. It's funny how addicted...
Was that just to dance?
Yeah, that was to have a disco party instead of having the spotlight channel.
There you go.
It's amazing how addicted we can get to things like coffee. I hadn't had any coffee this morning until my first sips were before the show, and already I'm starting to feel better after I've had a half a cup.
Gary, you don't have to worry. He said, I pulled the big guns. What's it going to take? And he said it to Wanda. You don't have to give us anything, Gary, or anyone. We appreciate everyone of what you do. Hey guys, Creator here. We have some Mardi Gras content on the channel and more on the way. If you love cruising, check us out. That's from the Cruise World.
They do an awesome job. And they go live every other week. So next week they'll be live. They go the same time as we do, but as we always say, there's so much great creators out there. They have an amazing show. So check them out if you guys have not if you have not watched Mark from the Cruise World. He does some really genius stuff. So definitely a fun guy.
There is such thing as caffeine withdrawal, and proudly I can say I can't even remember the last time I even had a soda. So I've dropped it cold turkey, and the longest I think I've gone without a soda, I could do a month. But I'm sure I can go longer than that. So yeah, you drop soda out of your diet, that's like 10 pounds instantly.
You're right.
Done.
It does make a big difference. So you got Jace, Submarine, Bowen. Welcome, welcome. So I'm seeing a couple of people in there.
They said just stopping by and saying, "Hey girl, hey to Big and Little Explorer, when you guys coming back to Disney?"
September 24th.
Yep.
Actually, well, we'll be in Florida September 24th.
BDF, welcome.
Welcome. So for me, a couple of fun things I did this past week. I'm in 2 fantasy football leagues. One I'm in with Pete McDevitt. So if you guys are familiar with the Pete McDevitt show, they actually go live also, usually at 4 o'clock. So I did that league. I had to pay to get in that league, though, so it's going to be a little bit differently. And I must admit, I don't think I did a very good draft on that.
Well, it's whatever you were able to get at the time. Everybody was picking who they wanted.
But there's a smart way to draft. And I stuck with Josh Allen as my first pick, and I probably shouldn't have done that. I should have gotten a stronger running back because I don't have really good running backs in that league. But my other draft was sharing at sea. I kind of listened to what people were saying how to draft while I was looking it up, and I have a much better draft. Even though I don't have Josh Allen, I still have some good Bills players on my team, so they'll be able to represent me. So, yes.
So, Dreamer Deborah said, Gregory, yes, that works for guys. Drop soda and maybe bread, and they lose like crazy. Not so much for us ladies. Takes much more than that, at least for me. I haven't dropped bread, although I haven't been eating bread as much. So, as long as you're eating nutritious food, if you have lower portions, you should be okay. You should still get the nutrients that you need. For what I'm trying to do right now, and then later it'll change.
Movie Mania Nick is in Pete's League too, so that should be fun. Yeah, I think he has like 2 different ones, and they're calling them 2 different conferences, so that should be fun. I'm looking forward to that. We were fortunate enough to win the Sharing at Sea one last year, so we'll see if I can at least retain that championship, so that'll be good. Greg, some Disney news. Do you have any Disney news? I do actually have one. Do you have any Disney news?
I haven't been able to I haven't had time really to look up any Disney news. I've been working, so yeah. I mean, I know right now they have the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween bash going on in Walt Disney World. It started in late August, so and I heard that the first one, people were like taking their costumes off and everything because it was so hot. I could not imagine going through that at that time of the year. What are you trying to do?
I'm going to have you read that.
Hold on, I need to get back to the thing here.
Greg, I don't think even sees that.
My phone is going Yahoo right now.
Arnie and Ben.
I'm trying to get back to YouTube. So holiday magic is coming. Beloved seasonal traditions return to Disneyland Resort as holidays begin November 12th, 2021. So, and they've already got the Haunted Mansion Nightmare Before Christmas all set up. So that is one of
Is it open already? I don't know if it's open yet.
Well, I saw a video on it, so I don't know if that was an old one and they were just saying that it's coming, or maybe it's already up. But if it's not up, it will be. And it's one of our favorite seasonal attractions that they have. And we're very happy that we're the only ones that have it. So for those of you outside of California, you have to travel to come see our stuff. Let's see, so Disney Resort will once again transform into a merry and magical place as guests return to enjoy their holiday season. November 12th, 2021, guests will have 3 more days to celebrate the holidays, too, because they're extending it through January 9th. So I guess it was a little shorter last year. As guests visit to make their new memories this year, many beloved traditions are back that will provide them with cheerful entertainment, Yuletide treats, specialty merchandise, sparkling decor, and seasonal transformations of select attractions. Wow, they're really trying to sell you on this, aren't they? Yeah, we especially, well, right now, with Halloween though coming up, I like how they decorate the parks and everything for that, and then it's a very different vibe going from that to the Christmas holiday season, and they actually like do it overnight, literally.
Yeah.
They go from Halloween, okay, parks closed, take everything down, and all night long they bring in the big rigs and put everything up, and then it's like it never happened the next day. It's all new, like Halloween never happened.
And was it in California, or was that in Florida, where they were showing the pumpkins going down on a flatbed of a truck? Was in California, wasn't it? Because I don't think they have the storage place that they do like in Florida, in California.
Yeah.
But Jay, it should be a fun year, so I'm looking forward to playing you. And Chris showed up, so you're welcome, Chris. I know that you weren't feeling as well today, so hopefully you get a lot better.
See the world with Chris. Welcome, and I hope you're feeling better.
Michelle doesn't like the double stuffed Oreos.
What? Double stuffed? That's some good stuff that I need to stay away from right now.
Daniel Fields did a Star Wars convention in August in Orlando, seeing everyone in costumes waiting for iDrive trolley in the heat. You know, it's funny you said that because we tend to go to Florida a lot in the summer.
Lothar 900, welcome.
And like if we go on a cruise, we still would do it like in September. And we've gone to where they have a Halloween event, and it was hot. And we went to Hoop to Do Review, which is at the Fort Wilderness campgrounds. So we had, in order to get back to the hotel, which was a Disney hotel, we had to go to the bus area in front of the Magic Kingdom, which meant we had to take a boat over there. We met these people because it was at that point it was like 11 o'clock, and they were just like drenched, and they were all like, and they said we will never go to a Halloween event again. I'm thinking it's too hot.
Well,
I'm sorry.
It's too early for
This was
Florida
in
anyway.
September.
Wow. Maybe October it'd be a little cooler, but yeah, I don't know.
Dreamer Deborah, I agree with you. At least the parks are open. So yeah, we're looking forward to for this. I don't know. We haven't even talked about going to Disney World next year, so this might be our last trip to Disney World unless we go on a cruise, and we might hit the park beforehand.
Not this year. This will be the last one for this year. Love double stuffed Oreos. How do you eat Oreos in private? Okay. Do we want to touch that
Who
subject?
said that?
That was Chris. Well, let me tell you. First, I twist it open ever so slightly, and then I just lick the frosting off of it, and then I just shovel it in my mouth and enjoy it. I'm just playing.
So Brittany said her brother is with him tonight, and he said, "Let's go Buffalo." He is a huge Bills fan since our local team.
Buffalo's been doing good on the preseason, so I think we'll be good for the season.
Yes,
it may be our year for the Super Bowl.
So I'm going to be showing my age, but when I was growing up, my dad introduced us to sports. He coached my brothers in Little League, and this is in England, Great Britain, United Kingdom. They had we lived on American Air Force Base, and my dad was a coach of the Bengals, but I played in the Little League, and or Pee Wee League, I don't know what they called it, but I played for the Buffalo Bills.
Welcome, ChadCruisers.
Welcome, guys. So that we're talking 1974. Okay, we're talking a long time. I'm showing my age. 1974. I was 4'2", 48 pounds, and I was a middle linebacker. So I started following the Bills in 1975.
I could just picture you. You're like, I'm gonna get the ball.
Well,
I'm gonna get it.
Sadly enough, the first year I was more worried about not getting hit, and I ran away from everyone. But I did know all the cheers.
Wow.
So the second year,
like the cheerleader cheers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, the first year I only played kickoff and kickoff return, so that was it.
Did you do a high kick with them too?
No, I just, when you're that young,
try to do it and fall
you're
back.
not really knowing what you don't understand sports. I knew all the cheers. I could still probably sing one or two of them now, but I won't.
Lovey's Fat Life. It's gonna be welcome.
But yeah, so I've been a Bills fan since then.
Roland Chong, welcome.
And I've suffered a lot of years with the Bills, but we've improved. It's Lothar 900. Thank you for joining us tonight. So yeah, that's awesome, and it's cool because our quarterback he's a local boy from about 20 miles from here. In fact, I'm going to release that video when Greg and I did it. We did it for This Week with D&G as part of our live show, but I'm going to release last year. It was the day the Bills lost in the championship game.
But we had fun. We made it our own day.
Yeah, so it's not a very big video, but it was. But it's cool. Like I had my Bills mask on, covering today, and a lot of people were commenting about it.
Brittany Moken said, "Living so close, I've met Jim Kelly many times and Doug Flutie once." What?
Jim. Doug Flutie. Yep. A lot of people called me Doug Flutie because of his height. More Sunshine Plaza says, "It was my mistake to dress like Bigfoot in Florida in August."
Oh my God! Wow. Are you trying to compete with Chewbacca there? Let's see.
I'm seeing if we have any other questions that we might have missed.
Speaking of being like really hot in costume, I came across a video yesterday on TikTok. Yes, I go down the TikTok rabbit hole at times. And I showed Derek, and it had one of the Transformers. You know, at Universal Studios, they have somebody on stilts in a Transformers outfit. The poor guy was in the Optimus Prime outfit, and I guess he was trying to exit away from the crowd, and he was stumbling all over the place, like he lost his balance, and then bam, the whole thing just fell on the ground. So, I mean, imagine how high up you are on stilts, because that's a tall costume, and to fall face flat down, that was horrible, and people were just taking pictures. So it could have been heat stroke. You know, you never know. I'm sure those costumes get really hot. But to think how hot people get in costumes in Florida for the Halloween time is crazy.
It's bad enough in California, but the one thing with California, it's not as humid and the temperature drops at night. Where you, like now, you'll probably have to wear a sweatshirt at night.
It's bearable at night in Florida, I think, because it's a lot cooler.
Florida only drops like 7 degrees a lot of times from the high to the low. It's not that much.
Yeah, it does get cooler here though, so that's a good thing.
Surf Bum said, "Big Josh Allen fan, went 3 semesters at University of Wyoming."
Wow.
Yeah. So no one wanted him, Josh Allen. He was trying to give his application to tons of different universities. They were not interested, but the Wyoming, I think it was a coach who was finally sold on him. And everything shot up from there. So Josh Allen is a good story. Lovey's Fat Life. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Thank you for joining us. If you guys want to learn about cooking and the Blackstone and all this other good stuff, check out Lovey's Fat Life.
He got us into the Blackstone, so thank you.
Yep. So one thing, you guys, that is new, and Wanda. So this is a Dilly Dilly segment.
Oh. Jim said, "I almost met Doug Flutie's sisters, Judy and Trudy." Okay, that's a joke, right? They don't. Yeah. Okay. Nautical Nurse Nancy is here.
Welcome.
Welcome.
I hope you're feeling better.
Yes.
I know you've been feeling
down.
Lots
of people are down and out or under the weather, so I hope everybody's doing a lot better as the days go by. But go ahead, sorry.
So Wanda told me about this. You don't even know about this yet. So
it looks familiar. It looks like it is Kraken, actually.
Yes. So Kraken is coming out with a limited edition
Release the
bottle.
Kraken.
So this they have 2 normal Krakens anyway, but it's just the bottle, which is limited. This one is called the Kraken Attacks California.
It's pretty funny.
It has different scenes. Like I'm trying to figure if this is the Griffith Observatory or if that might be the Sacramento State House. I'm not sure.
I'll have to look at it
yeah, I'm not
closer.
sure which one it is. But Wanda has one for Texas, and I think she was saying another person was telling her about their state. So it's a smaller one. It's only, I can't even read how many things this is, but it's 94 proof. So this is a stronger.
What were you trying to look for?
How many ounces it is? It's not. Oh, 750. Okay.
750 milliliters,
Yeah.
not ounces. But that's okay.
That's like the size of a wine bottle. But that's pretty cool. So,
Joyce and Mike Harder got the Florida one.
okay. Yeah. So, yeah, they do have them. I think I'm going to try to collect all 50 states because that means I have to.
Seriously, we have no room for all 50 states of Kraken rum.
And probably the worst thing is when that's done, I'll probably forget to save it and I'll just dump it out.
Yeah. And you have to start it all over again. Paul Vines, welcome.
We actually have been in Florida a few times and we were cold. I don't think Greg went with me this one time, but we went. I remember we went to Hollywood Studios in January, and we said we're wearing shorts. We don't care. We're wearing shorts, and it rained, and I had a sweatshirt on, but I was.
I was fine with it.
No, you weren't with us. This was in 2000.
Oh, I'm thinking of when it rained when we went to... Okay.
Yeah, so,
but I was fine then, too.
And I remember we went and got hot chocolate, and I was still... We said, we're wearing shorts. We don't care. We're wearing shorts. But so it can get chilly, but most of the time it is not. So, Greg, what are you... We got about 12 minutes left. I'm just seeing if there's any other questions. Oh, wow. Nurse Nancy said, I haven't tried Kraken yet. It's good. It's a spiced rum.
You probably have it at your local grocer, too.
Yeah, it's out. It's pretty much out there everywhere. I love the bottles, though. I think
it's out there, all right.
Uniqueness of it. You like this.
I know, I like it. But, I mean, if we had the room, it would be cool to collect them, but 50 bottles, we don't have the room. Sorry.
Gary. Just get a bigger place, and then Wanda says, I will help you.
She can collect all 50 if she wants, and then she can show and tell them to us. That's cool.
So yeah, Movie Mountain Nick says, yeah, it is. It is. What does it say? I think it has caramel, hints of caramel. It's a spiced rum blended with natural flavors and caramel color.
Oh, it's caramel color. Well, it says something about caramel right here too. Flavors and caramel color. Okay, so natural flavors, rum with natural flavors and caramel color. Okay. What else does it say?
No longer confined to the depths of the Pacific. They're talking about Kraken. Oh, okay, this is a story. As dark as your mood sitting in traffic, the Kraken is a spiced rum blended with natural flavors and caramel color. No longer confined to the depths of the Pacific, its tentacles have been spotted across the Golden State, from San Diego to Shasta, destroying taco trucks. What? Taco trucks. And panning for gold. Scan the barcode, spot the Kraken before it spots you. So that's cool. And, oh yeah, there's a Golden Gate. That must be our state building. That's pretty cool. It's got like a little, I forgot what they call it, but the little thing when they do the movie, like the scene number, that little chalkboard that.
Oh yeah,
it has that on there.
Yep.
Paul Vines, welcome,
I forgot
Paul.
what they call it.
Paul is hilarious. Like the Marco Polos.
Hilarious. Yep. Chris said, we just need everyone to buy one bottle and all have a party together. Sounds good to me.
Yep. That is so funny. Greg, talking about cruising, what are you... I mean, I've been watching so many cruising vlogs. What are you missing most about cruising?
The ocean. Being on a ship and seeing the ocean is one of my favorites. I love sea days, and a lot of people don't, but I know you like them too. It just gives you a chance to be able to explore the ship more while it's moving, while it's out in the water. And it gives you a chance just to relax and enjoy, especially having a balcony. You really get to make use of it at that point, because that's the whole point of having it, is to look out and see the sights and everything as you're out in the water. So I just miss that, and I miss the feel of, what the ships and the cruise gives. especially of the Disney cruises. I really miss those. So we'll be back to those one day.
We've been editing in 2020, before the pandemic broke. We went on the Disney Fantasy Day at Sea. It was February 1st. We kicked it off. We met several people for the first time. Wanda, we met her. Was that the first time we met John?
Yes, I believe so.
So John from the Ship Show. We met Tony, La Lita Loca.
There was a lot of
first timers that we met there. So I'm actually editing those logs now. So I want to, where we did the escape logs, life got too crazy, and there was like a long gap between we were releasing cruise logs, sometimes like 4 weeks, 6 weeks. This time I don't want to do that. I want to get them out. I've already completed one. I'm in the process of editing 2 more. I'm probably going to have 4 ready to go before I start sending these videos out. But just watching those videos brings back so many memories, and that's why we did vlogging to begin with. We wanted it to be like a scrapbook memory in video, because when you watch them, even though there's tons of video that you filmed that doesn't get into it, it kicks memories of what it was like and that. So we're at work on that. I may be thinking maybe in about 3 weeks we'll start that line, because we're going to be going on for 2 weeks basically. We probably won't be doing any editing because we have the Disney World trip. So that's a good chance for us to get ahead on it. So we're looking forward to it. But just Greg's right. Just being on a balcony and seeing the ship go by at night, in the middle of the night, we would sit down there in our robes, or the bathrobes that we would get from we would ask the steward.
Yep. Just
to sit out there, relax, no lights on, and the neighbors don't have their lights on, and just, it's a surreal feeling. Sleeping with the door open if it's not too windy.
As long as the ship doesn't list and we all go flying out the door.
Like it did on the Escape.
Oh gosh. Surf Bum said, relaxing, enjoy good food and drink for me, the mojito bar. Yes, I love the mojito bar. I know it's called mojito, but the mojito bar, yes, I love my mojitos.
We've had 2 trips canceled on the NCL Encore. We were supposed to be, about a month ago, we were supposed to be in Alaska on the NCL Encore. We were really looking forward to that because we've never been to Alaska before.
But we'll do it.
And then the ChadCruisers group cruise changed from the Encore to the Sky Princess because of some of the restrictions that NCL has that Princess doesn't have with mixed vaccinations.
We're definitely excited for that.
Yes.
We've never been on the Princess cruise, and just being with the company of family and friends, we consider family, and they're also friends. You can't beat that. So Gary said, I have actually sailed out of Miami in January with snow flurries. Wow. We have yet to see it snow on a cruise ship. While you're on a cruise ship, I mean.
In Miami? Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
I haven't tried Kraken yet either, Mary Ellen Dillon said. No alcohol other than beer at my grocery store. I'm not a very big beer person, and it's just, for me, it's just bloaty, to me anyway. I'm not saying anything about anybody else, but for me, it fills you up way too fast.
That's why you have to have Cider. Cider is a lot smoother to drink.
I liked Princess a lot, a bit more formal than NCL, but nice, Daniel Field says. Ryan Richard, it would have been cool for you guys to go, but yes, we'll be thinking about you.
On one hand, ChadCruisers has not been on an NCL ship, and want them to experience it because we love NCL. But on the other hand,
one day.
Since we've never been on Princess before, we are going on what their strong point is with them knowing Princess. So who better to go with on it? And the Sky Princess, the itinerary we are going on, I've never been to any of those ports. We're going to Amber Cove. We're going to Grand Turks. When I realized that's where not the Sugar Shack, what is it called? The something shack? Oh, you guys, I know in here, you guys know which one I'm talking about. But it's the Seafood Shack.
We would love to do that with you guys too, ChadCruisers, going to NCL sometime.
Yes, maybe when we do our next group cruise, since we canceled the other one because
Well, we never had a group cruise.
Well, it got canceled for us. Maybe we'll do it on NCL since we're familiar with NCL.
Or just do a spur of the moment trip or something.
So Brittany's asking, never been on a cruise. How bad is it coming back off the ship? You know what? What's interesting is if you've ever been on the airport where they have those, it's not the escalators that go up, but it's the ones that they go down. Then you can, so if you have your luggage, you can just basically stand still without walking, and it's a level escalator.
You have to walk.
And so if you imagine walking on that and that feeling, that's what it feels like. Can someone take care of that?
Wow.
Yeah.
They deleted it.
Okay. Thank you. So if you want more entertainment, I guess now you know where to go.
Well, if they saw it, it's been deleted. So yeah.
Paul says we have sponsors now.
Woohoo! Yeah. We haven't had anything like that in a long time happen on our chat, so that was kind of exciting. But thank you for taking care of it.
Oh my God, I don't even know what I was talking about anymore.
Roland Jong said we have hot girls and boys here. We don't need that. That's right. Everybody in this chat are awesome people. So.
Oh, now I even know what I was talking about.
You were talking about getting off of a ship.
Oh yes.
But I didn't know if she meant like emotional wise, like are you ready to go home, or are you not wanting to leave the ship? But you took it your own direction.
That yeah, that's the way I get when I get off the ship. I get like because I get really motion sickness really easy, and I take Dramamine the entire trip, and so I don't know if it's part of that because they say if you take Dramamine or Bonine a lot, it can affect your equilibrium. So that's where I think sometimes that might have an effect.
Oh, they're back again. Look at that. ChadCruisers said that's how you know when you made it, and one is having hot flashes. That's the extent of the hotness. Yeah, they were back again, and they got timed out again. So thank you.
Thank you guys.
They really want us to go there. I guess they're not giving it up.
It's already. Can you believe it, Greg? We're not really having anything planned tonight.
And for having a troll at the end of our show. Wow.
It is top of the hour, so thank you guys for watching.
Top of the hour to ya.
We have from the Ship Show side the amazing Ship Show. So definitely check them out. And then on the Disney side, we have This and That. So check them out. So both great channels, fun to watch. But I want to thank George Burgum.
Yep.
And Gary for the super chats.
Yes,
you guys
very
rock.
Generous of both of you. So thank you.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Much appreciated.
Daniel Phillips said I have been dizzy for a few days before when getting off of a cruise. Maybe from the rocking and stuff, it just gets to you. I've never felt that, Daniel Fields. I never felt that before, But yes, everybody, I hope you have a nice evening. Remember to go get your pumpkin spice flavored items. I know that's going to be a hit on people's live shows and videos and stuff. We love pumpkin spice season. So we all hope you have a good night.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I'm Derek.
I'm Gregory.
And if you forget our names, that's okay, because as you can see below, I'm Little Explorer.
I'm Big Explorer.
And as Walt Disney once said,
we are just getting started.
Thank you so much, guys.
Dilly dilly with our non-alcoholic drink.